He once cried in hunger, begging for a single piece of bread. Today, that same man feeds thousands every single day. He knows the pain of an empty stomach because he lived it. This is not a story about food. It's a story about humanity, purpose, and one man's promise to never let anyone go hungry again. In the crowded streets of Chicago, a young boy named Amir grew up with hunger as his only friend. Every day, he watched other kids eat their lunch while he pretended not to be hungry. At home, there was nothing. No food, no light. Sometimes not even hope. One night, his mother quietly said, "Son, we don't have anything to eat tonight." That was the moment Amir broke down. He walked out into the cold streets, his stomach aching, his eyes full of tears. Outside a restaurant, he saw people throwing away leftovers. He picked up a half-eaten piece of bread and ate it as if it was the most precious thing in the world. That night, under the streetlight, Amir made a promise to himself. "If I ever earn enough to eat, I'll make sure no one around me sleeps hungry." Years passed. He dropped out of school and started doing small jobs, washing dishes, cleaning tables, carrying boxes. Every dollar mattered. But even when he had little, he shared it with those who had nothing. One day, while cleaning at a restaurant, he saw a huge amount of leftover food being thrown into the trash. He went to his boss and said, "Sir, can I take this food to people on the streets?" The manager laughed and said, "If you really want to, go ahead." That night, Amir filled 2 big boxes with leftover food and drove his old bicycle through dark alleys. He stopped near a homeless shelter and handed out food to hungry people sitting on the sidewalk. The joy, the gratitude, and the smiles he saw that night, they changed him forever. From that day, Amir started collecting leftover food from nearby restaurants every night. At first, people made fun of him. Some said, "You're wasting your time." But soon, something beautiful happened. People began to notice. Local restaurant owners, students, and volunteers joined him. Together, they built a small movement, Feed the Streets. Every night, they distributed meals to hundreds of homeless people across Chicago. Amir became known as the Food Man. Within a few years, his mission grew beyond Chicago. Now his team serves meals in 15 cities across the USA. They don't take money for it. They just take leftovers, cook donations, and distribute hope. Amir says, "I was once hungry and no one cared. That's why I made it my purpose, to be the person I needed back then." His Feed the Streets Foundation now provides over 10 on meals every week. He has become a symbol of compassion in America. Proof that you don't need to be rich to help others, you just need a rich heart. One evening, after years of success, Amir drove back to the same street where he once begged for food. The same restaurant still stood there. He looked up at the old signboard, smiled and whispered, "Thank you for the bread. It gave me a purpose." He parked his van, opened the back door, and handed out fresh meals to the people sleeping on the sidewalk, just like he once did. A homeless man asked, "Why do you do this every night?" Amir smiled and said, "Because once upon a time I was sitting exactly where you are now." Today, Amir doesn't chase fame or money. He drives an old van, wears simple clothes, but carries a heart full of kindness. He says, "Hunger taught me pain, but also taught me purpose." The boy who once cried from hunger now feeds thousands, not for recognition, but because he knows what it feels like to be forgotten. Hunger can destroy people, but for some, it becomes the fire that creates miracles. If you've ever been through pain, don't let it make you bitter. Let it make you better.